What's up everyone, this is Mike from MyGadgetsWorld, and today's video I'm going to be discussing about my experience about the professional calibration on LG OLED C10. So this calibration was performed yesterday by GeekSquad. GeekSquad is the part of Bestbuy and they are trained ISF certified professionals. So the guy showed up in his GeekSquad van and he brought all the goodies with him that he wanted to use to do this professional calibration. Unlike me, just copy pasting the data from somewhere and putting those 2 point and 10 point calibration values and making it warm one and calling it a day. No, he actually used professional gadgets that he used it for room corrections, those readings about the light reflections. He placed one of the tools on the TV screen, and that was a sensor which was taking the readings from the room about the light reflections. And then he would apply and send the data to the laptop where he would analyze it and apply it on my inputs. He had a device connected to my HDMI. So he connected it to one HDMI and then he applied it to the other inputs and he did the calibration for all four HDMIs. Then he did the calibration for my applications. So watch this video completely because I'll be sharing with you like what was important, what you have to keep an eye on. So when they do the calibration, they will be just assuming that you're just watching TV and movies. So they will do the calibration on that. But when you mention that you have a gaming console and you want calibration to be done on that as well, so then they will look into it and do those kind of calibrations for you. And that was really most important for me. So he used my PlayStation 5 and did the calibration for me on LG OLED C10. And literally, after calibration, pre and post calibration, I could see the difference. I mean, the colors were not accurate before. He showed me how blacks were kind of like greenish black, not complete black. Even though being OLED TV, you literally looking at certain blacks and you're like, "Oh, it's black, but it's not actually. It's kind of like really subtle difference, but this subtle difference actually matters a lot. So he did the calibration and the colors just pop after that. The red was red, the green was green, and I could see, how the motion was before because he did a couple of adjustments for that, which I was little bit of doubtful about those motion. But then he showed me how, the judder was happening and he adjusted those calibrations for me. He's like, it's up to you. If you're watching action movies, you want to turn it off, you can turn it off, and you can turn it on. It's just nothing out of the rule book, so you can do that. Well, first he did the calibration on the bright room, and then he asked me to turn off the lights, and I was like, "What? I don't think so. I love Monica, man. Come on." I can't turn off the lights with you in the room, but I think he just wanted to do the dark room calibration. So he started doing the dark room calibration because when the lights are on, it's different. I mean, the brightness is kind of more because your room is already bright, and it's kind of like compensates, right? So he wanted to do the darkroom calibration, which he performed, and I could literally be thankful to him for doing that because I'm mostly watching my TV in the darkroom like this, lights off, and playing my games also, so I can be more focused on my gaming. So this was about the calibration. So now, how much did it cost actually? So I'm a GeekSquad Total Tech Protection member. So I paid total of $200 for the yearly membership for the GeekSquad Total Protection Plan, and then I paid $50 for this calibration done. So the total expense was $250 for the calibration, and it's not just the calibration. You can get actually a lot of things done with the Total Tech Protection Plan. So if you are in the United States and you have the Bestbuy, I will recommend that you use the Bestbuy's GeekSquad Protection, the Total Tech Support, and see the colors like this. I hope I can do the justice. My camera can do the justice, and you can see the colors. This green grass is literally like in real life green grass now, and my exposure and everything, HDR brightness on the even the Dolby Vision calibration, he performed that as well. So it was well spent money on the calibration. I was thinking about it's gonna be wasted and how it's gonna be like, but it literally was not wasted. And I can show you the picture modes that he did the calibration on. If I go to the settings menu. So right now I'm in the Dolby Vision picture mode, and he did the calibration on the cinema mode. So in the cinema mode, he did the calibrations. I can go to the settings and I can show you what's going on here. So first of all, additional settings. I think we are not using the filmmaker auto change mode because it's gonna take you back to the filmmaker mode. We are trying to stay in the calibrated settings. So in this right here, you can see my OLED light is at 60. The contrast is at 77, brightness 50. These values is not gonna be applicable if you apply it on your panel. It's panel specific. But he did these values first, then he went to advanced control and he did the white balance calibration. So in white balance, we have options like he's using warm 1 here for me because warm 1 was good. I was using warm 2 before, which was very, very warm. Okay, then the 10 point IRE. I don't know what IRE means, but it was a 10 points IRE calibration that he performed. So red is at -20, the green is at 2, blue is at 4, and these are the 10 point correction. I think I can go to the 2 point and can see red is at 10, green is at 2, blue is at 4, and then he did the 22 point, which red is at 0, green, blue is 0, 0, 0. So these are the calibration method points that he did, the 2 point, 10 point, and then 22 points, IRE. I don't know what it stands for. Maybe I'll look up. So this is what he did for the Dolby Vision. And you can see right here, he adjusted the colors like red, green, blue, magenta, yellow, and he would set it as like luminance accordingly. This all data was coming from his laptop when he was taking measurements from his ISF equipment. Will take the room correction data and he will apply here, so that it can produce the picture that actually produces the best possible picture quality on LG OLED TV. So the motion is good. He was using motion at 8 and 8, which I can show you right here, all settings. And right here, cinema. Where's the motion? Actually, it is in picture options. So true motion. So if I go to user, so this is what he was using. De-judder at 8 and de-blur at 8. I'm not using this because I want my movies to be the way they are without motion. I don't like that smoothness happening to my movies. So I just want them to be like that, crisp, action, cinematic picture quality. So I keep it at off. But he said, like, if you want to use it at user, this is going to be here. If you're not watching some action-packed kind of movies, you want to watch it for TV shows. I mean, I'm still deciding what to do, to keep it on user or to keep it on off. It is just a personal preference. It doesn't do anything to the colors of the TV or the content that you're watching, but it mimics that smoothness. So let me know in the comment section, do you guys like this smoothness or the true motion happening or not? And I will actually keep it at off. So other than that, there were so many calculations that they were performed while he was doing this through the ISF equipment. And I was thinking about one thing, that the way I was doing it before, it wouldn't produce this kind of quality. Like, I can show you how it was before. So Cinema Home, I don't know, my ISO is adjusted, but the colors literally look totally different than how it is on Cinema User. It's most accurate that you can get, and I think the money is well spent. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about the professional calibration? Should you get it done? Is it worth spending $200-300 on professional calibration? What I feel like, my opinion is, it is worth well spent, because I can see how my gaming experience is totally different now, and movie watching is totally different than before, because I could see my colors, like the grass was kind of yellowish green, now it's green. So the colors just stand out now. So that's all I have from this video, guys. Just wanted to make it short enough. I hope I did the justice. And if you like this kind of content, make sure hit the subscribe button and like this video if you really liked it. And I'll see you guys in another one. Until then, peace out and stay safe. and happy holidays to you all.